So today we're going to read about gardens and gardening. And what is the season that we have gardens in? Is it winter? No. It's spring and summer. That's right. They start in the spring and they go in the summer. Our first book is called The Curious Garden. Does anybody know what curious means? It means if you really want to know something, you have a lot of questions. You're curious. There once was a city without gardens or trees or greenery of any kind. Most people spent their time indoors, and as you can imagine, it was a very dreary place. However, there was one boy who loved being outside. Even on drizzly days, while everyone stayed inside, you could always find Liam happily splashing through his neighborhood. It was one such morning that Liam made several surprising discoveries. He was wandering around the old railway, as he did from time to time, when he stumbled upon a dark stairwell leading to the tracks. I wonder what he's going to find there. Liam ran up the stairs, pushed open the door, and stepped out onto the railway. The first thing he saw was a lonely patch of color. Wild flowers and plants were the last things he had expected to find up there, but when he took a closer look, it became clear that the plants were dying. They needed a gardener. Liam may not have been a gardener, but he knew that he could help. So he returned to the railway the very next day and got to work. As the weeks rolled by, Liam began to feel like a real gardener, and the plants began to feel like a real garden. Most gardens like to stay in one place, but this was no ordinary garden. With miles of open railway ahead of it, the garden was growing restless. It wanted to explore. The tough little weeds and mosses were the first to move. They popped up farther and farther down the tracks and were closely followed by the more delicate plants. Over the next few months, Liam and the Curious Garden explored every corner of the railway. Wow. Is that a lot different than when we first saw the railway? How about that? No? Do you remember what it first looked like? But look at it now. Whoa. After spending the spring and summer and autumn with the garden, Liam's time on the railway was finally interrupted by winter. Heavy blankets of snow fell on the city that season, and for the first time since he became a gardener, Liam could not visit his plants. Where are his plants? Does anybody want to guess? What's all this stuff right here? Snow and ice, that's right. And where do you think the plants are? Where do plants grow? Under the snow, that's right. Under the snow and ice, that is correct. Rather than waste his winter worrying about the garden, Liam spent it preparing for spring. After 3 cold months, the snow finally began to melt, and Liam rolled his new gardening gear over to the railway. What do you think the flowers are going to look like after being under the snow? Are they going to look pretty and green? No. What's the grass look like after it snows in the winter? And brown. Winter had taken its toll on the garden. But thanks to Liam's planning, his handy new tools, and a little help from the sun, the plants soon woke up from their winter sleep. The garden had always wanted to explore the rest of the city, and that spring it was finally ready to make its move. The garden was especially curious about old, forgotten things. Like, what's this? Is that a tractor? Is that a swimming pool? What is it?
Tractor. Car.
A car. Have you ever seen a garden grow in a car? Me neither. Must be a pretty special garden. A few plants popped up where they didn't belong, like on stop signs. How's anyone going to know when to stop? And fire hydrants? How are the firemen supposed to find it? But the most surprising thing that popped up were all the new gardeners. Look at all these new gardeners. What are they? Are they grown-ups? They are people, but are they grown-up people? Yeah? I don't know. They're all wearing book bags. Do grown-ups wear book bags? No. What do you think they are?
Children.
They're children. So that means even you guys can be gardeners. Look at all the different gardens they made. I did not know you could make a garden
In the ocean.
in the ocean.
Or an elephant.
I didn't know you could make a garden into an elephant either.
Or you could put flowers in an elephant.
You could put flowers in an elephant if they let you. They might want to eat them though. Yep. Many years later, the entire city had blossomed, but of all the new gardens, Liam's favorite was where it all began. Isn't that nice? Liam and his family are now gardening together. I'll bring it back over, I promise. And look at the city now. Do we remember what it looked like when we first started the book? At the very beginning? Look at that city. Does that look like a very nice place to live? What about this city?
Yes.
Yes. What are some things that are different?
It's kind of cleaned up.
Kind of cleaned up?
Yes, and no woods.
That's right. More plants? Does it look happier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trees.
Yep, and lots of trees and bushes, that's right.
And grass.
The end. And grass and flowers, that is correct.
Roses.
Yes, and roses. Okay, for our first song, let's stand up. Okay, we're going to sing about 10 little flowers. Okay, so we can all get our, if you want to count, you can. If not, you don't have to. So let's get our 10 little flowers all wiggled out. And at the end, we're going to do, what do flowers do when they come out of the ground? What's that called? Are they sleeping? No. What are they doing?
Wait.
They're awake and they are growing. So can you show me how a flower would grow? Way up high. Okay, so that's how our flowers are going to grow.
It was in the new.
That's right. Okay, so we'll say 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 little flowers. What do they do? Grow! Way up high as you can go, all the way up. Very good. Okay, so let's all sing it together this time and we'll do it a little bit faster. All right? So we'll say 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 little flowers. Grow. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to do it one more time and we're going to do it a little bit faster. And I was going to ask for our flowers to jump up. Micah already did it, so he knew what I was going to ask. So we'll see as high as those flowers can go, okay? So we'll say 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 little flowers. Grow! Very good, everyone. All right, let's find our seats. Charlie. Okay, our next book is called Mama, Is It Summer Yet? And do we remember what happens in summer?
Butterflies and flowers.
Butterflies and flowers come out. That's right. And gardens grow. Mama, is it summer yet? Mama, is it summer yet? Does it look like it's summer outside that window? No. Not yet, my little one, but the buds are swelling, and soon new leaves will unfold. Mama, is it summer yet? Are the leaves out? No. Do we think it's summer? No. Not yet, my little one, but the squirrel is building her nest, and soon her babies will be born. Yep. He's kind of in his own nest, right? Mama, is it summer yet? What do you think? Think it's summer? Not yet, my little one, but the earth is soft. Soon the seeds will sprout and take root. Mama, is it summer yet? Maybe not summer, but maybe it's spring. The leaves are starting to grow, but there's not very many of them, right? Not yet, my little one, but the swallows are singing, and soon warmer winds will blow. Mama, is it summer yet? I don't know, they're getting rain boots on. No. Maybe? No? Ellie thinks no. Not yet, my little one, but the ducklings are following their mother, and soon they will grow big and bold. Mama, is it summer yet? Well, they've got a picnic basket and a blanket, but maybe it's still spring. We'll see. Not yet, my little one, but the trees are blossoming. Soon, tiny apples will appear. Mama, is it summer yet? So he's wearing shorts and no shirt, and it looks like they might go swimming. Is that summertime? No? We'll see.
They're going to the beach.
Maybe. And when do you do that? In the
Ocean.
In the summer. Yes. Oh yes, my little one. The honeybees are in the flowers. The sun is warm on your round belly, and the berries are juicy and sweet. My little one, it is summer now. Oh, I can't wait for summer.
They're in the pool.
Yeah, they are in the pool. They are lucky. The end. Okay, so for our next song, we're going to talk about what could be in a garden. So I'll say a line, you repeat after me, and then I'm going to ask someone to make an animal noise, and we're going to see if we can guess the animal, okay? All right, so I'll say, there's something in my garden.
There's something in my garden.
I don't know what it could be.
I don't know what it could be.
There's something in my garden
There's something in my garden
that I really can't see.
I really can't see.
Ellie, would you like to make a noise for me?
Bat.
What is it, friends? What says bah? A sheep. There's a sheep in my garden. All right, let's do it again. I'll say a line, you repeat after me. There's something in my garden.
There's something in my garden.
Now what can it be?
What can it be?
There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. Katerina, would you like to pick an animal? Can you say it again? Really loud. What? Oink. What is it, friends? A pig! There's a pig in my garden. All right, there's something in my garden.
Lion.
Now what could it be?
Lion. What can it be?
There's something in my garden
There's something in
that I really can't see.
it. I really can't.
Ty, would you like to make an animal noise?
A horse.
What's that? What's an animal noise?
A
What did we find?
horse.
A horse. A horse. Okay. Do you think we can do it together? All right, I'll say it together. We'll do it really slow. So we'll say, there's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I really can't see. Buddy with the Hawkeye shirt on, what's your name? Connor, would you like to make an animal noise? What is it? Do it real loud so all of our friends can hear. Do you want to think about it and we can come back to you? Okay, I'll pick you, I promise. Okay, can you make the noise for me? Oh, what did we find? Ruff, ruff, ruff. There's a dog or a puppy in my garden. Very good. Okay. There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I really can't see. Sammy, would you like to go?
Lion.
Okay, make the lion noise for me. Roar. We found a lion in our garden. All right. There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. Would you like to go? What's your name? Lexi, would you like to go? Okay, can you make an animal noise for me? Oink, oink. What did we find? We found a pig in my garden. Oh my gosh, pigs and lions together. Okay, there's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. Ava, would you like to go? What noise would you like to make? Oink, oink. Oh my gosh, there's a pig. Holy, another pig. That's right. Well, they do travel in packs. All right, there's something in my garden. What could it be? There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. Micah, would you like to go? What's a cheetah say? You got to make the noise. Maybe like, very good. There's a cheetah in my garden. That was good to have the help. Okay, we'll do a couple more. There's something in my garden. What can it be? There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. Emma, would you like to go?
Another lion.
Meow, meow. There's a kitty in my garden. Very good. There's something in my garden. What can it be? There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. What's your name? Would you like to go? Maddie. Would Maddie like to go? Moo. We found a cow in our garden. Okay, one more. There's something in my garden. What can it be? There's something in my garden that I really cannot see. Natalia, would you like to make an animal noise? Okay, can you go meow? We found another kitty! Awesome! Great job! Those were all really good animal noises.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. You did a lion.
I didn't do it.
Maybe, you know what? You can take the sheet home and Miss Mary can do it for you all afternoon. Our last book is called Planting a Rainbow. What is this rainbow made out of?
Flowers.
That's right. So you wouldn't see this rainbow in the sky. Where would you see this rainbow? On the ground, right. In the grass. Planting a rainbow. Every year, Mom and I plant a rainbow. In the fall, we buy some bulbs and plant them in the ground. So do you remember last week with our ocean book, all of the different animals had their names on them? This one's like the same way. So if you check out this book from the library, you can sit with your mom or dad or big sister or brother and read all the different kind of plants.
That's a stick.
We order seeds from a catalog and wait all winter long for spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. Then it's time to go to the garden center and select seedlings. We sow the seeds and set out the plants in the soil. And watch the rainbow grow. Do you see all the colors of the rainbow there? Maybe. And grow. How about there? And grow. We have some, what color is this? Red flowers. We have some, what color is this? Orange flowers. We have some yellow flowers. We grow something, what's this color? Green. So maybe not a flower, but definitely a plant.
Cactus.
Maybe a cactus.
No, this.
It's very specific.
Those are just leaves.
And some, what's this color?
Blue.
Blue flowers.
And purple.
How did you know? And some
Purple.
purple flowers too.
Thinking a purple.
Yeah, there's a little orange part. All summer long, we pick them and bring them home.
Why did they do that?
Maybe to just put in their house, so it makes their house inside a little bit nicer. And when summer is over, we know we can grow our rainbow again next year. The end. All right, that is all I have for story time, friends. So let's sing our goodbye song, and then if you'd like to get hugs or high fives and hugs at the end, that would be cool too. So we'll say, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you all next week. Thank you all for coming today.